with that kind of lack of mobility in here, when I'm gonna press in here, you're gonna, oh, yes, you're gonna press in here, there is so much pain, yeah?
Yeah.
Thomas test actually, yeah? What I can tell from here, when we bring in here, yes, what is happening with this leg.
It's lifting up.
Yes, it's lifting up.
The lower back is...
Yeah, why is lifting up? Because there is a lot of loads going every day. Squats, you know, hack squats and everything, yeah, so much pressure. So you can tell the hip flexion is over tight, quads are super, you know, tense as well, yes, and there is no proper engagement in the glutes, yeah, in the core. So this loads in here is putting your lower back on that position, and it's affecting your knee in the same time. So if this is super tense, your knee is losing the stability. This is not moving properly, yeah? Your joint in here should be so nice, yeah, to move on from many different directions. If this is pressing, all of this strong muscle are pressing here, how we can get? See, so if this is like holding like here, yeah? Holding, yeah, going, another leg, no, this one straight. This one, and hold, press in. There, so that kind of things is telling us that we need to loosen up the tension from the quads, yeah? You can tell, and it's a big pressure on the lower back. Your leg is also rotated this way, yeah? Already. Why? Because this is super tight.
Is there, like, for example, someone like Mike who's got a lot of muscle, is there more chance that the tightness is and the misbalances are wrong?
That's why if you're training a lot in the gym, you're pulling heavy weights, this is mostly what you can see, that you have over tension in the quad, hip flexor as well. Yeah?
And that's what causes the imbalances.
Yeah, especially if you're lifting heavy and then you don't do anything like a stretches, mobilization, you don't spend the time for recovery properly to pull this tension back, to come back to the normal neutral position what it's supposed to be with the muscle. And then you adapt to the sitting. Then you're sitting in the car, you're sitting in the bar, you're watching TV. You spend yourself to this, yeah? That tension. So the quads, hip flexor is over tense in here. That's a problem. That's a restriction what you have, that you're adapting to this. And then there is no hip hyperextension, yeah? Extension from the hip and hyperextension. Then you have that restriction that you are here, and then you can't involve this power strength. So when you hold this one, hold it for me. Yeah. What we need to do is going through that mobilization here, because if I would put you, why for example yoga wouldn't help you now? Because if you have this lack of restriction limitation in here, in this position, you are not gonna be able to perform that kind of stretching what they have in yoga. You're gonna feel suffering the pain. What we could do, like the test for example now, because trigger points, there's a lot of accumulation. What we have the tension in the muscle, we're creating like a knot like this in the muscle. So if we would try yoga, stretching, everything, yeah, we pull strong, we can release this one. That's why we apply massage trigger points therapy to release this one, and then we can actually stretch. Yeah? Let's have a try this. Yeah, so in and then down. Try to go low, yeah, and then here, yeah. Oh. And you see this knee, and try to bring this knee already fall to the side. Yeah? It's impossible for you now to create properly. You feel pain, yeah? You not feel nice, yeah? So, and he's not able to extend in here in the pelvis. He's not able to extend his hips in this position. So it's very difficult now for you to go through this and put you. Oh, you need to stretch this in that way. It's gonna be difficult. With this.
Oh god.
Yeah. It's hard. So this is open up the hips. Plus, I'm gonna later show the technique with the band how we can actually modify this to work even better. Okay.
Oh god.
Try on another one.
That was exhausting.
Yeah. Creating in this position already, if you're stretching like this, you can get another injury because you're putting too much pressure on the lower back. That's why some people in yoga got injury even, and then they complain yoga is not good. Yeah? Because with so many dysfunction, and muscle imbalances, if we try to go through advanced stretches, we can hurt ourselves if we are too over tense. So that's why the solution that we need to first go through that trigger points, release that tension, and then we can go through that mobilization and stretch. As you can see, nowadays there's a lot of personal trainers in the market. However, you can see that not many trainers addressing the movement imbalances, movement dysfunctions. Yes, they train the clients, they pick up quickly injuries, and then they give up. But if you combine, if you know the knowledge, if you have the skills of a physiotherapy and medical training, you know how to unlock the mobility, improve the life performance, being able to transform people's life
life. They're gonna love you, they're gonna stay with you, and they're gonna pay you more. So that's why become BodyFix expert. In this course, you're going to learn the foundation, how to help your clients to improve the mobility, unlock the posture, improve the movement, fix the pain, and bring them from pain to power. And I'm gonna show you exactly how you need to start, how you need to progress, how to define the muscle imbalances, how to test the body to don't miss anything, fix the pain, and improve the performance for life. This is the most exciting part, to learn those skills and push your career to the next level.